So you're looking to do some online marketing. You want to promote yourself online. Where should you concentrate your efforts and resources? If you go and talk to someone who does SEO, for example, an SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and that is the activity of getting your website ranking as high as possible in Google search results. So if somebody, let's say you're selling plumbing services in Los Angeles, if somebody search for plumbing services in Los Angeles, you want your website to rank on the first page and number one if you can for that keyword. And of course, everybody wants that. Usually when I deal with a client who is just starting with online marketing, that's the first thing they have in their mind is how do I get top ranking in the search results of Google? And there's a few problems with that. The first one is there's a lot of plumbers in Los Angeles or whatever cities you're in who are competing to get that number one position in the search results of Google. And so if it's competitive, and pretty much a lot of the keywords now are competitive, it will take you a long time to get there. And the other problem is if you actually search for for your service that you provide in the name of your city, and Google knows that it is what's called a commercial or a money keyword, you'll find that the ads are the ones who come up first. You actually have to scroll down past the advertising, past Google Map, Google My Business listings, and then right below that, now you'll have your website ranking number one, number two, number five, or whatever on the first page of the search results. So not only it takes a long time, but it also uh, you're not going to rank number one. You'll have to spend money with Google and be there with paid advertising to have a chance to rank number one there. So SEO is not my first. It's not the first thing I would concentrate your resources on. There are three things you should concentrate on first. The first one is social media, and that's because today people will check you out. They want to know if they're dealing with a good company. They will check your social media accounts. They will, if you're B2B, they may check you on LinkedIn, but a lot of the times also they're going to check your Facebook page. They're going to check your Instagram page if it's your product is a visual product or if you're a consultant. So they're going to check what people are saying about you. They're going to check what you're saying about yourself and what kind of person you are, what kind of business you are. Um, and that's why you need to have a social media presence nowadays. I think that Google published an article on that says about 40%, almost half the people who are going to come to your website will check your social media accounts before purchasing from you. And that includes also B2B, because with B2B, a lot of the times, it's not the boss who's going to go and research your services. It's going to be a junior, an employee. That guy doesn't want to get fired. So he or she's going to want to make sure that you deliver the products and the benefits they're looking for. And so they're going to check your social media accounts. So that's one. The second thing you got to look at, you should concentrate your effort in, is paid advertising. Paid advertising is by far the best way to generate income, and it is fast. And if your paid advertising works, you can pour your money on it and it will explode your sales as long as it's profitable. The tricky thing with paid ads is that a lot of people, what they're trying to do is put an ad and they hope that they're going to get the sale right now, right there. It's it's rare that this happens. Okay, it's not rare, but it's people will need to see your ads multiple times. Statistically, they need to see your ads a number of times before they make a purchase. So you need multiple points of contact. And so so that's one thing. So now you want to show an ad, you want to that gets their interest. They come to a landing page, they click the ad, they're going to land on a certain specific page on your website. You should create a specific landing page for that ad. So if they're looking for red shoes, don't send them to the home page. Send them to the page that promotes red shoes. For example, the mortgage industry If somebody is searching for mortgage refinance in Los Angeles, don't send them to the general mortgage homepage. Send them to the mortgage refinance page for Los Angeles. It's very specific. You'll get a lot more better results when you do that. But even then, you'll see that the majority of the people are not going to take action right there and then. And if you look at your statistics, it's quite possible they're not going to spend a whole lot of time on your page. They're going to look at your page, they're going to go. You're going to need a second point of contact, maybe a third point of contact, sometimes fourth, fifth, or sixth point of contact. And that's where you have to have something called a remarketing campaign. A remarketing campaign is that when they come to your page, if they click your ads, they come to your website, or if they visit your social media platform or accounts on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, you can tell Facebook, anyone who visits my website or a specific page on my website, I want to show them my social media content and build rapport. These types of ads will generate way more income and lower your cost of acquiring a customer, believe it or not, because you spend so much money to get that person to your page. If they're gone and you don't try to contact them again, you've lost that money. But if you contact them again for pennies and contact them again a third time, and now they convert, because now you've had a chance, maybe for the next 2 or 3 times, you had a chance to address objections, highlight different benefits and features of your products and services, and close the deal. Now they're becoming a lead or they became a sale. That's how you make a sale. That's how you actually make advertising works. And that's why advertising and social media work so well hand in hand, is because the content you're going to create on social media is designed to build confidence in your product and services. It is there to build rapport. People like to do business with those they like, they have affinity with, and they feel they know them. Okay, and you can, through your social media content, you can highlight different benefits, address different objections, and so it's a very powerful combination. These two social media and paid advertising. Now that's the two. That's so paid advertising is the second area where you want to concentrate your efforts. The third one is email marketing by far. You want to get them in your email campaigns, and hopefully you have a product or a service that allows you to sell more than one thing. If you only have one product and once that product is sold, that's it, you can no longer contact them. You need to change your business model. Okay, you need to find complementary services and products that you can sell to that same group of people. You need to solve other problems. It's nothing wrong to solve their problems. They want their problems to be solved. So if they bought from you, they would rather buy from a company that they've already have a business relationship with. So that's what you need to do. So now when they purchase from you, or if you can in some ways get a lead from them, they're added to an email list. You can use that email list appropriately to build rapport, just like you can do with social media. You can actually with your email list, because it costs nothing to send an email. It costs nothing to send an email. And so that's free advertising, as opposed to remarketing, where you have to pay again and again and again to promote your content to that group of people. If you can get them on your email list, it costs nothing to send more promotion to that email list, or content or valuable information to them to help them in build rapport. And then when they're ready, once you've addressed their objections, highlighted the right benefits, once they're ready, they may go and take action and buy from you. They're more likely to buy from you than from somebody they know nothing about. They don't know. They would rather buy from you, who they have at least some idea of who you are, than buying from a website and all they know is that it is a website they don't have any kind of relationship with. So that's why you want to concentrate on that. You want to first concentrate on social media, and then once you have enough of a social media presence that address objections, highlight benefits, build rapport, increase affinity, then you can launch your paid advertising. and find a way to get them on your email list. Once you have that going, then you can put your attention on SEO and other marketing avenue. But these are the three main methods that if you concentrate your efforts on that, you will generate income, you will generate sales, and grow your business.